It works! Okay. Good, everything's updated finally. Okay, so we are streaming today Hellmut. Hellmut? I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it, because it looks like you're playing as like a wolf type dog thing, so I've gone with Mutt at times, but at the same time I've also thought maybe you're not playing as that, so Hellmut, the badass from hell. Just so we get this out of the way, I was provided a key for this game. It is developed by Volcani.cc and published by Grindstone. But yes, I was provided a key for this game today to show it off. So we'll see what's going on. I know that this looks quite a bit like Enter the Gungeon has been a good comparison that I've heard. So really interested to see how this is. Gungeon was really hard, so we'll see how this goes. We're going to start with the tutorial because I like to think I know what I can learn how to do stuff first. Hey, Joe. Oh, apparently I'm not a mutt. Maybe I saw that wrongly. Use left stick of the controller to move your head. Now go and find the almighty Eye of Kara. Hint, the Eye of Kara is the ugly ball of tentacles somewhere to the left. That would be the Eye of Kara. Shoot by pressing the right trigger, point by wibbling the rightmost stick-like thing on the controller. Kill these pitiful skeletons and return to me should you complete this glorious challenge. Do special shootings when you use the left trigger. Kill the skeletons with your special power. You will get bonus points if you kill them all with a single shot. Just kidding. No bonus points for you. Ha! Press the X button to transform to Rat King. Hey, human thing, you did well. And for that, I award you with this Rat King. Please be very careful with it and don't let it touch the furniture. There we go. There you go, you look great. Now off you toddle through this here portal. Go on, shoo. Hint, the portal is in the north part of the room. Do you have a compass? Gather 20 soul stones to activate this tome, and lo, the adventurer has found me to summon the Lord of the Dance. You must gather 20 soul stones and paste them into this book like a sticker album. I'm guessing those are the soul stones. Pay 20 soul stones to summon the Eye of Kara. Yep. Boo! Transform to Stitch Monster. Teehee. I enjoy surprises, and here's another for you no less. You have been given given the Stitch Monster, and you are expected to get inside. The process is just as the same as with the first one you got, so don't make me repeat myself. This is the Stitch Monster, apparently. Now you must amuse me, or I will not be happy. That might not have needed stating, but I make the rules. Now show me you can survive these few pests. Is this going to be a real fight? Oh yeah, it's a real fight this time. Okay, I am sufficiently amused by you to allow you to continue to exist. Go away. We got an achievement. Rat selected. Complete the tutorial. Woo! It was worth 1G. Let's play the real game now. Stitch Monster or Rat King? We'll go with Stitch Monster. Oh, were there other ones I could have picked? Vending machine. Looks like a code kind of thing. And I don't know any codes. Castle, level 1. Successfully completing challenges unlocks new transformations, new lives to live. Okay. At least the text is a better size. The opening screen had some text to it, and it was a little tiny. I can press any button now. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, let's get down to business. Already a little bit more frantic than an early level of Gungeon would be. This already has more sprites and more bullets in just a few seconds. And it looks like my map is covered up by my chat. I'm not sure what the soul stones are going to be for, but anything is good to collect. I just like destroying crap. We've got the AG-300. So, like, I've got an exit door, but I kind of just want to explore the whole floor. I feel like it'd be a waste not to. So we meet again, Miss Late. I mean adventure. My master is currently busy torturing souls, but with a mere payment of 7 soulstones, I might consider calling him and mention you being around. Psst. If you throw in another 18 stones, I will fake an emergency. Well, I don't got that many yet, so can't buy it even if I wanted to. Looks like okay, so that center is actually water. I don't know. There could be secrets for all I know. Okay, so shop, level 2, and I have Kara. Let's go just to level 2. Don't run with scissors! Okay, so rather than big sprawling levels like Gungeon, this is a bit more focused. Little shorter levels, it seems, at least so far. But they also kind of let you, like, explore a bit more. Or at least deal with the challenges how you want. Yo, Carnage. Thanks for the host. Okay, which way are we going? Let's go left. Unfortunately, my chat is right over top of the, Cool, thanks. Yeah, so far, I'm only like level 2. I definitely get the Gungeon comparisons. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, it's different from Gungeon. I don't know if that means it's better or worse, really. At least I haven't made such a determination in my own mind yet. it's different. Like, I was just saying that, like, it's very focused. Levels are shorter. You get a bit more ability to kind of approach things how you want so far. Like, you're not getting locked in or out of rooms so much. Like, whenever you did a Gungeon room, it was like, you must empty out the room. You must... And there are some rooms like that, but, like, usually, you know, if you don't want to stay in a room and deal with all of the terribleness, you can do that. I'm gonna die for the first time. And I got my second achievement already. Still only 1 point, but it's an achievement. I might have evened out my gamer score again. I mean, I'm, what, 20 minutes in, so I don't have a lot to say yet. I want to see, you know, where I get to, though. I'm going to probably put in a couple of hours today. I've been playing so much Hollow Knight recently that I'm ready for, like, just a little bit of something different. Let's see. Maze. Invaders from Hell. Explosive ammo. Small ammo belts. That's amazing. But, you know, I would say you definitely want to be willing to put in the time. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's how you use them. Soulstone bag doesn't seem important to me. Magnet. Let's go with the magnet. What is Invaders from Hell? I did. Oops. I'm a professional streamer here. How's Bertram going, Joe? Awesome. Yeah, that's what you've been saying. So what, still have to do the graveyard, or is that done too? I thought you still had to do the graveyard run with Perfect. Eight waves? How many waves? I'm really on the is there an achievement for me doing this? The question. But yeah, Carnage, I mean, start Hollow Knight sometime, play it, it's amazing. I'm sure you have it. It's just a long game. Yeah. Wave 10 cleared. I was hoping 10 might be like an achievement, but apparently not. What the? I mean, the one thing I will say is I've racked up 28 coins, so my guess is like there is a bonus to doing it. Is it by Otakon? Because I saw Otakon's actually been racking up the normal achievements. As always. Well, if I've got a shot at taking over that spot on the leaderboard, you know, gotta do it. Show off my Space Invaders prowess, apparently. Maybe. For all I know, they've been working on their score since then. Plus, more coins means more stuff I can buy at the shop. Don't. Dum. You know, gotta have those meaningless records on TA for something. I think I once had the one for, I mean, Otacon's definitely getting the games early usually, I feel like. But I don't know. I think I used to have, like, the record on TA for Steridon. But Otacon definitely goes for some of the harder stuff. Like, usually I'm used to seeing, like, Bills or something doing a lot of the quicker ones first. But Otacon's usually one of the first ones to get some of the harder games out of the way first. Possibly. I mean, some of those, yeah, some games are definitely like, there's a lot of time that goes into that. I saw you got off to a quick start this month. So June's really going to be that month that you kind of go all out. Because you've been saying it for a while. I was surprised with how much you did for the raid boss this month, or this week. Oh, I did enough. I've got my 17,000 raid boss points. Oh. I've done some ACAs. I don't have all of them. I'm not spending that much. Is it on sale right now? I don't know, I have to go through the sale probably again to see what's up that I didn't get. I've got a few of the Windows 10 stacks. What had happened was that I knew I was going away for a week, and my streak is just too important at this point to give it up. So I had bought a few that I knew I could at least get an achievement quickly, and ACAs make that usually a joke to do. So I got like Overtop, and I forget what else. And then I just did like an achievement a day or so. No. You mean be a complete and total jerk? And a cheat? Aww. Rank 1. There we go. There were 2 people higher than 4-2. See, this was worth it. Yo, Leaky. Boss Arena. Dun dun dun. The Parasitic Shepherd. Yeah. I got my code through Johan. It was funny though, because I got I had originally requested my key or a key through Keymailer, and then on yesterday I got not only from Johan, but then I also got from Keymailer. And I think Johan handled the request on Keymailer as well. And I was like, okay, I've got to reject one of them. So I rejected the Keymailer one. Partly because the email from them has the opportunity for the well, I wasn't sure and I didn't feel right about doing that. So I just went with the fact that I'm doing my stream, the 2-hour stream, and then I'll, you know, I'll upload my 2 hours and go with that instead. And if I earn a thing through that, you know, I think that's fair. I don't like, even if he did that on purpose and didn't notice that it was the same gamer tag or email address or whatever, I didn't want to do that. So. I just know there's so many of these types of like sites to do it. So what sites people do check or don't check, you know, easier this way. Let's see, let's go down first. See what else is here. So far, I'd say this is easier than Gungeon, but I could be wrong. I'd say this is harder than Iron Cryptical. Like, I thought Cryptical was pretty easy. But so far easier than Gungeon. Yeah, Cryptical was fun. That's the thing. I find myself playing all the twin sticks and the shmups and the... So... Yeah, I thought I did it the graveyard perfect my first time, and then it didn't pop, and I was pissed when I had to do the whole thing over again. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know what they do or don't count, because I find it to be pretty BS. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, I thought I didn't hit anything. So I don't know what they think, if it's a glitch, or if they think you hit something, and it's just, like, very... Like, at least for the crowd one, you could see kind of like, oh yeah, you could see the people, but I didn't notice any, like, graphical thing to indicate that I didn't hit, or that I hit a gravestone. Real Joe hating a game. No, I get you on that. Like, I understand. That sucks. I was just surprised to hear you say that you hate a game. That's a very new sentiment. Especially because you liked it the first time through. Or at least I got the impression you did. Shop. Oh, did it break on the ID stream? Damn. Well, that's fair. Who knows? It's also twice as much as the first one. Okay, so I technically just got hurt enough to lose my special form, so now I am down to being just regular old Hellmut. Okay, and Hellmut by himself is really freaking weak. He's quick, but he is really weak. I mean, if the second one's on Keymailer again, are you gonna request it or? I just got a message from some. Hey, no worries. Yeah, I get it. The fact that you can't pause in the middle of high score mode or caravan mode. Yeah, I find it kind of ridiculous. Oh, I get busy torturing souls, but. Purple Chicken Spaceman was so easy. And from grinding out bombs and shields, it became really easy. Because not only was there's... Yeah. I don't know, I enjoyed that one until, like, I started realizing how limited the game was. It was kind of sad, but I realized that about... Once I'd grinded the same level for a while and just started recognizing all the patterns, like, it was just like, okay, every level has this type of enemy and this type of enemy and this one, and you're just like, oh, there's not all that much enemy variety. Hey, we got an achievement. 1D, I came looking for a challenge. Complete challenge mode in under 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, music was fine. Music was fun for it. But all the enemy variety was just so limited in a game, and like that's one of, like, at least the sprites were all different looking, but it meant you knew what to expect every time you started a new level. Like, oh yeah, there's going to be the smallish enemy with the big fan out shot, or the one that only shoots one, or there's going to be like the snake-like enemy who's got multiple pieces. So light tactician. That gun seems big for just a little skull. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the shop. Hopefully they have some med kits. He does. Use one of those. Boots of speed. Small ammo belt. But yeah, so far, so good for this game. Boss for sewers. The deadly astrologer. Yeah, I just got a message from somebody going, you know, you're not playing Absolute Radiance on Hollow Knight. I think what? I'm up to 3 achievements and I haven't died yet? Good start. Excellent start. Just keep on drawing them back. If you're not going to lock me in the room, then I can just take it slow. And actually, Hellmut's not so bad as a... His base weapon's not great, but like... His speed makes it pretty manageable. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely quick in his base form. If it wasn't for the fact that he has no health, it wouldn't be too bad. And the fact that his base weapon is really freaking weak. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in time. Unfortunately, his base weapon's just not very powerful. And I've got no spare guns. Get back here. Ooh, that was close. I don't know if that unlocks them for later use or what, because it hasn't really given me anything. So I'm guessing it's just like, hey, next time you start up a round, you can choose a different character. This game would be a lot harder if they didn't let you leave the room you're in. But since they allow you to do that, it's making all the fights a lot more manageable. Only manageable though, because honestly, without a weapon worth anything, now it's just getting slow to do these fights. Come follow me. You're angling towards your death. Oops, I died. Achievement unlocked. Death is just the beginning. Die for the first time. It only took me an hour. Oh yeah, Joe, we got a different flavor for my water ice today. Banana. It is my favorite of the flavors. Yeah, not a bad run for the first one. But I only see the first two. I see all these other chambers, and technically I thought I would have unlocked others because... Let's try out Rat King this time. I thought I had done enough to unlock other characters. Like, I thought that's what the books were. But maybe I'm wrong. Achievement unlocked. Rat Domination. Enter dungeons as the Rat King. Figure it will at least try one of the other characters before moving on. Or before doing something as the same character again. Interesting. The red crystals I still keep. So I'm guessing red crystals are some kind of permanent currency or for real purposes, while the blue is just run. Blue and gold are run currencies. Red crystals appear to be some kind of permanent currency. You know, we can add, like... I said this last night during my Hollow Knight play. We could add probably a 500 to that number, by the way. At least 500, let's be honest. Well, this run's not nearly as good. Oh, that was a quick second life. That was a bad run. Statistics? Anything in here, really? Nope. Each run uses the same generation seed so that you can compete with your friends on equal terms. What's a gauntlet? Let's try a gauntlet run. Welcome, little one. Here you will test your true strength and fight against endless waves of hellish creatures. Fight alone or have some of your kin join you in the battle. Let's just start.
3,
Stay away from that test tube thing. Wave 1 cleared. Talk to the mighty eye of Kata. Continue.
3, 2,
1. Go. Hey. No. This definitely would be easier with help. I don't know if it's local only, though. I'm guessing it is. Three, two, 1, fight! A little bit, yeah. Yeah, maybe. I haven't played that one in so long. I think I'm actually the overseer on the walkthrough for that one. And I don't know if that ever got published, even. Responsibilities of being on that team. Yeah, I know. I'm overseer on it, so I wasn't sure if it did get published or not. It was an abandoned one. One of the hardest parts is when you work on that team and then you just know there's going to be stuff that just gets abandoned. Wave 5. 2, 1, fight. Move it. Come on, move it, Rat King. What the hell do the red crystals do? Yeah, the fighting ones, I've done a few, and it really is like, you just get lucky eventually. You get that one lucky run. I don't know if I'd call them easy though. Like, what it becomes is, do you get a good setup where like, you get that perfect in a fight? Because pretty much everything is, oh yeah, use a cheese move and hope that they don't hit you. Well, the magnet item's really helping quite a bit. Get back here. Wave 8. There's wave 8 cleared. Wave 9. I'm not footy. So, you know. I'm just a streamer playing this new twin stick roguelike shmup. Okay, I've got 50 of those red crystal things. What the hell do I do with the red crystal things? I figured they were like some currency for something cool, but I haven't seen a shop that actually sells stuff that trades in red crystal. Genre descriptors, you know? Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I also, like, I enjoy twin sticks, and so, like, this is a genre that I enjoy, but at the same time, it's like, I think the game that this is going to get compared to, fairly or unfairly, is Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. And thing is like, I don't know if, like, I can't say this is doing it better than Gungeon did it. I think it might be a bit, I think it's deeper than, like, Iron Cryptical was. Or at least harder than Cryptical. Which had a similar kind of vibe to it. But dethroning, like, the kings of this genre, I don't know if it does that. And, like, I think for fans of the genre, that's fine. But, like, Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac are, like, the two, you know, those are the two that everybody does think about when it comes to these, I'd say. I mean, to a point. Like, there's definitely games that I'd love to see more of, or types of games that I'd love to see more of. Yeah. Like, you talked to me a year ago, and I'd probably say I wish there was some more good RPGs. But has everybody noticed the fact that in the last 6 months we've probably gotten 12 games published by Kemco? All in that genre, all almost the same cookie cutter design. And they all have microtransactions willing to sell you 3 times experience, double damage. Like, it's... They are the shovelware of the RPG genre right now. I mean, I'm sure there's people who like all the Kemco games, but there's just, you know, it's like you can set a watch to them now. Just like you can set a watch to Ratalaika as well. Ratalaika's pretty much become a weekly publisher. And who knows, you know, I'm looking forward to next week still. I'm still really hoping to see some cool stuff on the shows. Is that? I don't know. So I'm, you know, I don't know. I mean, there's got to be something to that, though, because if something like Ratalaika wasn't doing decent, like, I wouldn't expect them to keep pushing games then. Did I not kill all the enemies down there? Because I still see that arrow. That might not be good. Hello! Oh, there was an enemy on it. Let's just move on to the next wave. Tried out a run with of the main game, but I decided I would try out Gauntlet mode. Hey, we got an achievement. Punish Hell. Deal over 100,000 cumulative damage. Still only 1G. Anything above 1 gamer score seems to be a bit of an ask for myself today. Yeah, Ray, all the or not all of them, but like most of the ones that people are gonna get are 1G. Like it goes 1G forever, and then there's like, what are there, like 10 gamerscore achievements, and then there's a bunch of like 100 or 200G. And one of them's like 183. I'd prefer to go after these portals, but obviously I can if there's enemies keeping coming like this. This is not subpar. Subpar would be my performance against Absolute Radiance last night. I reached it. Let's be honest. That was a big deal, right? So I don't know, does it count as choking miserably when you reach a boss you've never seen before and then lose to it? How is it you become available to say something right when there's a moment to insult me? It is a talent. But Casey stopped by last night, saw me playing it. I would feel really bad. I mean, I like everybody playing the game, but he said he has it. I know that game is just going to destroy him. I thought all the walls were physical. So the fact that I'm shooting through walls is weird. And see, the thing is if I talk any smack, like, technically, Ulkesh owns the game, and for all I know, Ulkesh is just gonna wreck it. Oops. There goes that. Yeah, let's go with Stitch Monster. You know, that doesn't mean we can't find out how you do with it, Ulkesh. You can still tell me that. You know, just notes between friends. Really curious what those red crystals do. I've got so many of them now. Yo, above. It's fun. So here's my quick thoughts. It reminds me a lot, like, artistically, I know a lot of people are going to compare this to Gungeon, Enter the Gungeon, and it's a fair comparison. Stylistically, it's that type of game, but like, it's got its own artistic flair to it, so the comparison only goes so far. But when it comes to the game itself, I'd say while it is a successful game in that genre, I think, at least in comparison to those, I'd still say that I'd probably prefer Gungeon and Binding of Isaac in terms of the roguelite twin stick shooter. So, I mean, it's fun. I have not been bored by it, and I'm enjoying my time so far. I'm not enjoying the fact that I've only gotten... Wait, let me check real quick. I've gotten 6 achievements in this game so far for 6 gamer score. Well, yeah, it only came out like yesterday. Give people time, above. Usually this is one of those genres that takes a lot of time for people to, to get it. Roguelite types games are always like super long. And thanks for the follow, by the way, if I didn't already mention that. But yeah, this will take time, it'll... One of those genres that never even... I know ID games get the reputation for usually being shorter experiences, but this one, usually this type of game is never that short. Okay, let's see. Let's get the med kits while we're here. We'll get the magnet while we're here. And we'll save up for that. What the hell do the red crystals do? I have 50 of them, and I haven't seen anything to buy with them. I've definitely found that Stitch Monster seems to be my preferred vessel. Rat King's okay, but I think I prefer the Stitch Monster. Okay, those enemies are annoying. What else you got? Car simulator. Car mechanic simulator. That's a thing. Okay, let's see. The developer hasn't put anything. Has this publisher done anything? Not yet. Either for Xbox. Interesting. I didn't look at the list, but now that I know that's a game, and I'm kind of weirded. Not weirded, but I just don't know what to think. Oh, sure, you know. That'll take no time. Okay, I found a reason not to like Stitch Monster. Too frickin' slow. Dang. If I got one more achievement, I think my gamer score would be back to an even number. Well, let me repeat that. One more one gamer score achievement. Oh, cool! I got future achievements today. I was looking at my TA page and I'm like, why is my most recent game Warlock's Tower. I beat that earlier today, like before 1 o'clock my time, and it's showing it as my most recent game. Oh, that's why. It's because a few of the achievements are showing as unlocked today at 7:30 at night. Oh. You did get at least an achievement to account for today, right, Olkesh? I'm hoping. There's been some weird glitch above. It's causing like achievements to be unlocked or showing us unlocked in like 7 or so hours into the future. I don't know if there's like a fix for it or if it just automatically fixes itself sometime, but it's really weird. I'll be right back. Okay. Ooh, Flint Hook, yeah. But that's like one of the... That's a really good one. Try tournament. Is this just like... We'll go with Stitch Monster again. Yeah, Flint Hook's really good, but that's not a quick one either. Really have enjoyed Flint Hook. So I realize I didn't finish my monthly game last month for Better Completions Matter. I didn't even touch it. But I have hopes that this month I will complete my game. I had to re-roll it because I didn't like my original roll. But my re-roll is a pretty decent one. I re-rolled and got Mercury HG. Which was a really quite a fun game back in the XBLA days. I've only got one achievement left, so hopefully I can do that one. I own it, so I've got it installed somewhere. And I think I have it installed on my one. Was it backwards compatible? I don't know. Either way. It's still on my 360. Only achievement I never got on it was Challengium. I think after this run, I might switch over for some Hollow Knight. We've got the Absolute Radiance. We finally reached Absolute Radiance last night. And I am nothing if not persistent. And I know everybody who did not get to see me last night play would love to see me die a lot to the Absolute Radiance. Have you played it? Too afraid to play it? What's... Too afraid of what? Steel Soul can be cheesed. Just don't let yourself die. If you're close to death, close the game. Yeah, that's annoying, and that's why I won't stream myself playing Steel Soul. I'll consider streaming my speed run. Like, I think that'll be fun to do. But because of the fact that I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of cheesing for Steel Soul, like, I'm not gonna bore everybody with that. Well, I'd say, out of Metroidvanias, Hollow Knight's really freaking good. For me, it's probably the best if... Darn, this is a bad run. Like, I'm about to switch to it, so like... And I'm late game for what I'm going to be doing, so... Oops. Take a look at the credits. Who knows? So yeah, I'm gonna switch, but I'm gonna take down the stream for a second. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Hollow Knight. Do a little bit of practice on mostly Absolute Radiance, since that's what I need to figure out finally. But I also need to make sure that the rest of my bosses are all up to snuff at this point. But what I would like to say is you've been watching Hellmut, the badass from hell. Want to thank developer, publisher, and of course Johan and the team that allowed me to have a chance to stream this for everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed it. As I said, I thought this was a fun little game. Different little style. I know it's going to get a lot of comparisons, as I said, to Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac, just because it's got that roguelite twin stick thing going on. I think I still prefer those two, but this is fun. I mean, it executed on the concept well. Art's cool. I didn't have any graphical or stuff that broke, which is always a good sign. So everything worked as it was intended to. So if you are a fan of twin sticks, if you are a fan of the roguelite genre, this isn't a bad game. But I don't think this is the kind of game that if you're not into that genre will actually pull you in and make you go, oh yeah, this is something I want to do. So just some stuff to consider. But I will be right back with Hollow Knight again, so just a second.